In this video, I'm going to show you how to fold an origami spinning top designed by Manpei Arai. Special thanks go to Anna Kastlunga, who folded many of these and shared some of her tips and tricks with me. If you start with a square with a side length of 15 centimeters or 6 inches, then the finished spinning top will have a height of about 3 centimeters or 1 1/8 of an inch and a diameter of about 3.5 centimeters or 1 3/8 of an inch. It's really the perfect size for the spinning top. Now if you want to have a colored handle and you have paper that is white on one side, then let's start with the white side up. First we're going to fold corner to corner to make a diagonal crease. And fold in half again. Now we're going to make this flap perpendicular to make a squash fold, so I'm going inside these two layers, pushing it open, getting a nice point right here, and then aligning this tip with the two tips here while ensuring they don't separate. So I'm pushing this down to fix it and then aligning, making a new crease right here and over there. Then we're going to flip over the paper, then fold along this crease to make it a valley fold. So now it sticks up perpendicularly again. And now we again open the layer, go inside so that even that tip is opened, and then again fold flat symmetrically and make a new crease. Now we're going to do more squash folds, so again we're going to fold over so that this is perpendicular. Then we're going to go inside these two layers to again push it over, open so that we have a nice point here, and then we're going to align this crease with that parting. And make a new crease right here and there. And repeat that 3 more times, once on the other side. And then we're going to fold this over to expose this flap. Again, squash fold it. And flatten. And then this flap too. Next, let's try and put the same number of layers on each side. So 4 on one side and 4 on the other. Because we're going to make a fold through all layers, and for that it's best for this to be quite symmetrical. There's no real reference here. You're going to fold this up about this much. If you do want a reference, I'm just going to quickly show you. You can mark the center and mark the center again, and then you can bring the points to that mark and it will be about the right distance. But usually you can just fold in about that much and you'll be okay. Then we're going to open the whole model again. There we go. And these are the creases we just created. The inner ones we don't need. This was just like showing you the reference. And then fold in along those and make sharp creases. This ensures that we've got a duo-colored spinning top in the end. Then we want to collapse everything again, and this is easiest if you basically fold these creases again because they're not on this layer yet. So I'm just going to take that and push it to make the crease on that layer right there. And just going to go around once. Pushing on those creases. And there we go. And then you can collapse everything again. Just making these all fold flat. There we go. Now it can look either like this or like that, depending on how you flap it. And we're going to want to take one of these sides that are fully colored and then fold up this section right here. And then fold over once, twice, and fold up again. And you've got 4 of these sections. And you want to fold up all of them. There we go. Now we again want to ensure that this is symmetrical, so we have 4 layers on each side. Then we're going to rotate the model. We're going to take this top tip and we're going to bend it down so that the corner lies about halfway of this white section, and then we're going to press, especially in the center. This is our next reference. So now you've got a crosshair here, and we're going to start a crease in that point, and to make that a bit easier I'm going to put my thumb here so that this is basically where it wants to go. Then I'm going to take 2 layers, and I'm going to take the 2 left ones, and I'm going to bend it and then make a crease so that when you look at it from the other side, this crease right here aligns with that layer right here. Can you see that diagonal? So again, kind of going right here to make the crease appear exactly where I want it, and then ensuring that this lines up, and then I'm just going to press in this section to make a nice and strong crease. And we need to do that 3 more times now. Again, push, taking the left side, aligning it so that it's right, and then pressing, making a strong crease. And then again, the next 2 layers, making a crease, ensuring the alignment right there, and pressing strongly. And I'm just going to balance this out again, and one more time capture the point right there, and then align correctly and press. Now, in preparation for the handle, I'm going to take 2 layers again. I'm going to take, seen from this side, the left, and I'm going to fold over about 1/3 and just in the top. So to get 1/3, you take this edge and you bring it over so that this section and that section are about the same width. And it doesn't have to be super accurate, just like as a reference. Then I'm going to take 2 and balance out because it's easier to hold, and again fold about 1/3. And 2 more times. And once more. There we go. Now let's ensure this is balanced out again. We've got 4 flaps on each side, and I'm going to fold 4 at once on the one side, 4 at once on the other side, and just press again to make this nice and strong. Then we're going to open this up like that, and it should kind of fold along this, this point where we did the reference. And then we're just going to start collapsing this. First one, and then we've got a white one, we've got a green one, white section, which makes kind of this nice duo effect. Opening this up, as you can see here, I'm always pressing the layers to make the crease even stronger. Pressing and making this open. You can see that. Now we're going to take these small corners, fold them over along the edge, and then fold them behind. And we're going to do that 8 times in total. So once you've gone around once, the last one I'm going to open up and really open this up so that we can flip over and then push to bring this to the other side. So right now you can see it's kind of tilted this way, and by pushing this it's going to be tilted the other way, and then you can see this nice design already. And I'm just ensuring that these small corners are folded behind like that, and then I'm going to push together the last one again. Right, you can see that I'm pushing it together again, and then also locking that part. There we go. Now we're going to work on the handle to make it look nice. So I'm just going to go around once to push this flat, and then you can see here you've got these separate sections and you want to work on them separately. So I'm going to go between these two, and I'm going to push over to the right side to make a small crease there. And the next one. And the next one. And you may want to go around more than once to really ensure this is nice. Now this we can just press together again. There is quite a pressure point here, but it doesn't matter that there's like this small hole. And once we've got that, we're going to lock the spinning top, and then we're almost done. So for this, we're going to take one of these layers right here, and we're going to make a crease right along there. So seen from the other side, I'm butting it against that layer, which happens quite naturally, and then making a pinch so that the crease basically goes just up to that other colored layer. And then I'm going to do that all around 8 times. So now we've got all of those creases in place. Now we also want to have a crease between these 2 points right here. You don't really have to draw them now, but I think it gives nicer models if you do. So this will create a small octagon in the center. I'm just pinching this, as you can see, to connect the points. And now we're going to lock the model. Let's quickly check. This unfolded, not a problem, just refold it. Now we're always going to have a valley right along here and the mountain fold which we prepared. So I'm basically pushing this together to get the first one, and then I'm going to take the one to the right to always collapse this down. Just like that. And once we've got that, we can all push it down. You just have to apply some pressure here. Don't be shy. Sometimes it might get stuck a little. That's not a problem. Just like put it underneath, like that. And then I'm just going to really push this in, kind of pushing like this. And this also kind of gives like a slight curve here, which actually helps. And finally the handle, just going to make this a bit thinner by pressing it and spinning it a little in the direction of the folds we prepared. And then we can see that now we're going to spin also in the direction that we kind of made this twist around. And I'm just going to quickly zoom out. And now your spinning top, designed by Manpei Arai, is all done, and you can spin it. Happy folding, and bye-bye!